Hey there. It's August 22nd. I'm on the road. It's the morning. And I realize I haven't quite maintained the pace that I had initially intended to maintain. And it's not that I haven't gone out, it's that I haven't gone out each day. When I've gone out, I've been successful in my work days, but I've missed days. I had a couple days where I was on the road, traveling for for personal business, and I have actually my father passed away, and I was going up to his funeral, and I was racing up the highway and got a speeding ticket. One of those speeding tickets you just don't want to have, and way over the limit. And so when I say I was traveling for personal business, I was going to court to address that speeding ticket that you don't want to have. And that judge didn't care what my reason was. He just kind of laid it on me. And which I guess all's fair. I was speeding, but interestingly enough, he gave most people a break that were there, like dismissed some here or there, but whatever. That's just the way it works. So then I got just to where I was fairly ill. Not fairly, I was run down just for whatever reason. But I got this whole congestion thing, and I just wiped out. Sometimes things happen, and I feel great. I'm not stressed about it. I haven't gotten into as many days of continuous work as I've needed, but I'm kind of sort of on my pace. I wanted to get there's 230 additional clients from the beginning of August to the end of the year, and that I'm just very, very slightly behind. I can actually make up and be back on pace this week, and I'm going to do that, I believe. So all's well, and I'm going to I say all's well. I haven't performed exactly as I intended, but it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. What matters is that today and tomorrow and the next day. And I feel fantastic, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So all is well, and I'm just going to get there and knock it out, and I'll let you know how I did today. Oh, it's a hot day in South Carolina. Very humid. It's only about 90 degrees, but that humidity can be worse than the heat sometimes. And it's funny because I was just sitting on the porch with a little old lady, and she was telling me yesterday was the eclipse, and she told me that came around 2:40ish. But anyhow, she told me about her husband had gotten out of bed. I guess he was sleeping. These people are in their 70s, so you sleep whenever you want or whenever you can when you're in your 70s. And anyhow, he had gotten out of bed and went in while the eclipse was in the midst of the total eclipse, and got out of bed. It was like it looked like it was dusk. And so anyhow, he gets out of bed, goes in the kitchen, and starts making breakfast. He thought it was just, he was just waking up. His wife told me, I asked him what he was doing. He said he's making breakfast. But anyhow, I thought that was a funny story. So, just a midday check-in. Ain't nothing happening yet. It's just hot, but I'm meeting some nice people. I'm making friends, but no sales. So, this has been an interesting day. I've gone all day. I've worked 18 leads, and I got nothing. It's like very, very unusual. This is like, but it's just the way it is. It's a numbers game, and you just go through it. But I've got one more lead to work, and I'm hoping that works out. Otherwise, I will have gotten, they say no is just getting closer to a yes. Otherwise, I'm getting real close. Because, again, 18 leads, nothing. So, and there was a couple times after I did, I think 10, I was like, all right, that's enough. And then I think I was around 15. I was like, that's enough for the day. I was like, now I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. And so I've only got one more lead to work here. So that's it. Which is the smart thing to do, is just stay in the game and work. Stay in the game and work every single lead. So it'll be interesting to see this one last lead, how it works out. Anyhow, I'll let you know. Well, that's it. It's a long day. I guess it's it's only 6:15, but it's one of the longest days I've put in quite a while. So I left, I guess, around 10:30 this morning, and I'm done. I got an hour drive back, hour and 4 minutes according to my GPS, and I didn't sell a damn thing, but that's okay. It's kind of amazing. This business is, it's like the Forrest Gump thing, but this business is like a box of chocolates. Every day is something new. You never know what you're going to get. That's stupid, but it's the best I got. Anyhow, yeah, it's very unusual for me to see that many people and not sell anything. But they say a no is just one step closer to the next yes. So I'm very close to yes. Just very unusual that I would see so many people. And it's just unusual circumstances. Not unusual circumstances, but just circumstances. People, I think there was only one person where I really had a possibility to sell them anything. You know, if you meet somebody, older people, and they are not with it 100%, you can't sell them anything. So if it's and that happened a couple times today. I mean, I visited 19 people. Just and they weren't all home, but 19 leads. But I had several of them where it's just and then you have to ask, well, is there anybody that helps you? And they may say no, but then later you find out that there's a daughter or a son that stops by every day or every other day or once a week, and you know that these people just aren't capable of doing this stuff on their own. And some people, there's just no need to do anything, and that happens a lot. There's just no need. And I have found that you're better not to sell somebody something that puts them in a worse position than they were before you walked in their door, because it always comes back to get you. Anyhow, that's the day. And while it wasn't financially productive, I feel good about it, and I can't wait for tomorrow. You guys have a good one.